The migration happened in reverse. All life, all creation began in the Americas. And I can prove this. So, all the arrows are facing it the wrong way. You just gotta face them the opposite way and it still makes sense. It would make sense that everybody started out red, like how they say in your Bible, Quran, and Torahs that Adam is Hebrew for red clay. Everybody started out red. Even black people and white people, everybody started over here and they migrated out. Even with the migration in Africa, it shows people coming down from the Middle East. And they even say the Middle East, Mesopotamia, is the cradle of civilization. But even in Mesopotamia creation stories, you can hear our creation stories. Indigenous culture is the mother culture. Even the Egyptian gods are animals from the Americas. Crocodiles are from the Americas. Herons are from the Americas. Hawks and peregrine falcons are from the Americas. Lions are from the Americas. Anteaters are from the Americas. So what I think is funny, they say Anubis is a jackal, but that's a jackal. And this is what Anubis really is. He's a dog from Central America. Most of their gods that are half animal, half man are animals from the Americas. Because Anubis looks more like this than a jackal. So lions come from the Americas. Crocodiles come from the Americas. Horses come from the Americas. Cheetahs come from the Americas. Even camels come from the Americas. It's crazy that they say life started in Africa, but all these animals come from the Americas. And wait till you find out where primates originated. Primates originated in North America, and that's what you and me are. We are primates. And look at all the arrows pointing up and out of the Americas versus pointing down. This is the migration of animals. And did you know that when they find footprints and migration trails in the Beringia land strait, they only find footprints walking out of the Americas, never walking in? Here's something else that debunks the out of Africa theory. Here's a 400 million year old hammer found in London, Texas. Here's a 300 million year old pot found in Oklahoma. And here's a 593 million year old pot found in Massachusetts. Look at the detail on that. So what I'm saying isn't too hard to believe. I believe that the life started in the Americas and people walked out. I believe everybody used to look like us, and I can prove that. Here's an African from 15,000 years ago, and here's a European from 10,000 years ago. So indigenous culture is the mother culture of all cultures. You can find our stories in all the ancient cultures, all the religions. What I'm saying isn't crazy. There's laws and acts passed like NAGPRA that prevent archaeologists from discovering new discoveries, major discoveries like the out of America theory, the multi-regional theory. The stuff that I talk about proves that all life, all creation began on Turtle Island. Even our haplogroups are A, B, C, D. If we're supposed to be the newest, wouldn't our haplogroups not be the first four letters of the alphabet? The only people that have the A, B haplogroup are the oldest people in Africa, and the Khoisan. And they look just like us, right? So we are the only people that they call indigenous, First Nations, Aboriginals, Naturals. The Garden of Eden was the Americas. Noah built his ark for a flood that floods once a year down in hurricane season, right? For a flood down in Florida, because the wood that he made his ark out of, gopher wood, only grows down in Florida. This is a map of all the giant remains. Noah was a giant. In the days of Noah, people were 15 feet tall. They only find people of that stature over here. So not only did all the animals, all the birds, all the fish, and all the people come from here, even the dinosaurs. This is where they find the most dinosaur remains too. There's even other creatures that our people talk about, like the primordials that live deep in the earth. Native American creation stories are some of the most fascinating stories. You can hear Anunnaki legends, Greek and Roman legends. You can hear everybody's culture and our culture, because our culture is the mother culture. Native Americans remember a time before the moon, before the sun, when the world was a water planet. The first world was destroyed by fire, second by ice, the ice age, third by a flood, right? Everybody thinks Africans are the oldest, but if they were the oldest, they should have been through the ice age, and they're not built for an ice age. It's because they were made for a warm climate where they began in after the ice age. People that have straight hair and Asiatic eye or lighter skin began before or during the ice age. Homo sapien is only 300,000 years old, so how are they the oldest? Native Americans are in fact the most ancient people, because it is a known fact that 97% of us dropped dead from European illnesses and diseases. And also, the newer species will always infect the older species. See? Yes, a newer or introduced species can make an older or native species sick. It's called the pathogen spillover. So this proves that our immune systems were too pure and too ancient, right? And we still live by the original instructions, the way Adam and Eve were intended to live. You still have protected tribes down in the Amazon, the true garden, where people are living by the original instructions. They belong to the animals and the birds. They're related to the plants. We are children of the earth. Nobody else is older than a Native American. Native Americans can trace their lineage back to other worlds, to the stars actually. So this is my video for proving that all life, all creation began on Turtle Island, and Native Americans are the oldest people on the planet.